Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing a review of Quntis LED Solar Landscape Spotlights. So this particular pack that I've got, you get two solar lights, which are these here. You also get two spikes, so if you want to mount these onto the ground, then you've got the spikes here. You can also mount these particular spotlights onto the wall or onto your fence or somewhere without using the spikes, and for that you get these two sets of fixtures, and finally you get a set of instructions which just show you how to install the spotlight and also how to operate the spotlight. Okay guys, let's have a closer look at the spotlights themselves. Okay, so here's a bit of a close-up of one of the spotlights, and like I said, you get two in the pack and they're of course identical. So the first thing to say is that this is completely waterproof. This is a 100% solar powered solar light, and so what you see at the top is a solar panel, which is here, and let's have a look at the front. And so this is what emits the actual light, and you've got 24 of these LED lights here, and if I just go look underneath, it's very simple to operate. So you've got an on-off switch here, and when you get the actual spotlight, it's of course off. So remember, once you have charged the unit, and by charging I mean left it in the sun outside, you then just need to switch this on, and once you press it once, then it's on. So you just press it once like that, and if you press it again, it will switch off. So before I actually do a demo and show you the light in a dark setting, I just wanted to show you a couple of other things about this particular spotlight. So it has a swivel function, which is great. So if you wanted to mount it onto the ground, for example, all you have to do is grab one of the spikes, just fit that into the bottom like that, like so, just slots in, and of course, like I said, you can now angle it so the light that it emits can be angled to wherever you want that light to appear in your, for example, in your garden. And if you prefer to not use the spike and you just want to mount this onto a fence or onto a wall, so if I just remove the spike, what you'll see is that there's two holes here. So hopefully you guys can see that. So there's one here and one there, and all you need to do is use one of the fixture settings that comes with the pack and just mount it simply onto the wall or onto the fence, etc. And like I said, because it has a swivel function, you can of course just angle that light then to your desired location. Okay guys, so I've already charged my spotlight and I've already been using it. So I just want to show you how you can test its working. So once you've switched on the spotlight, remember guys, I said you need to press this button to switch it on. Then you can do a very easy test, and the way to test it is just cover the solar panel, and that's sort of this solar panel here, and essentially that mimics as if it was dark time. So if I just cover it, I'm just going to put this here, and there you go, you can see that it's lit up on the front, and if I take my hand off, it's of course just switched off again. So what that tells you is that the solar light will automatically come on as soon as it's dark, and so there's a sensor inside, and as soon as it detects no more sunlight, then the light will just come on. Unlike some of the other spotlights, there's no other function, so it essentially either emits light or it doesn't emit light, and the actual light that it emits is white light, and that's the only option you get with this particular spotlight. Right guys, so I just want to show you now where I've put it in my garden. More importantly, so you guys can get some sense of how much light it emits and what that might look like in your outdoor space. This is my garden, and what I've done with the spotlights is point them at this wall, because I would like to just get that kind of effect up this wall with some light during the night time. I haven't actually mounted them, and what I'm doing is I've just simply put them onto the floor. And like I said, because you can actually angle the actual lights, I've got them just pointing at the right angle. So that's the first one, and that's the second one. And so guys, what I want to do now is show you this shot here that we are in during the night time. So hopefully you get some great sense of how much light it emits and what it might look like in your outdoor space. So guys, it's night time now, and hopefully you can see how much light that each of these two spotlights is emitting. And like I said earlier, I've got the spotlights actually pointing up, so from the ground up, so you can see that it's basically just emitting light straight up. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bit closer so you can actually see the light as well. So that's the first one, and that's the second one. And I just wanted to show you what the spotlight may look like if you use the spikes. So I've got one on the right hand side, which you can see here, and I've got one here on the left hand side, and both of them I've just used the spikes here. So hopefully that gives you some sense of what the spotlight looks like in its entirety, and you can visualize that in your own outdoor space. And here I've just put the spotlights back onto spikes that I showed you earlier during the day, and again I'm just pointing them at the wall in this case, so hopefully you can see the brightness here. And like I said earlier, these spotlights emit a white light. Right guys, I hope you found this review useful. I've left a link in the description where you can get Quntis' spotlights from. Please also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, where I've got other videos that I hope will be useful for you guys as well. Thanks for watching guys.